Art Bible creation game lore. The game takes place in Necronis, a post-apocalyptic world where Earth has been ravaged by an intergalactic infection. The planet, once thriving, is now a wasteland filled with towering ruins, mutant-infested cities and abandoned spacecraft. The skies are dimly lit, with the sun struggling to break through the thick, dark clouds of dust and decay. Water sources have become rare, and the air is filled with toxic remnants of past warfare. Necronis is home to both natural and artificial landmarks such as the Abyssal Rift, an enormous chasm where dark energy pulses, and the moonlit citadel, a floating fortress rumored to be the last sanctuary of untouched civilization. Advanced alien technology and remnants of a forgotten magical force coexist, giving rise to mutated beings and powerful artifacts. Before its downfall, Earth had no space exploration, and its inhabitants were unaware of the greater interstellar threats. However, an astronaut named Pet Malu uncovered an ancient extraterrestrial serum containing a mysterious periodic element. This serum, once injected into a human, caused horrifying mutations, transforming them into Werpanot, a new breed of zombie-like creatures with the ability to consume and absorb biological matter, growing stronger and nearly immortal. After 20 years of horror and destruction, only 25% of Earth's population remains, hiding in underground tunnels. The legend speaks of a wizard named Zombalungot, a necromancer who lived for 1,000 years by reading from the forbidden Necromancer's Codex. This codex contains spells powerful enough to undo the infection, but its location remains unknown. The survivors, a desperate alliance of humans seeking to reclaim their planet. They scavenge ruins for resources and aim to find a cure for the Werpanot infection. Key character Lodi the Dog. Once a loyal pet, Lodi gained intelligence after consuming an unknown radiation gem. He seeks vengeance against Pet Malu for betraying humanity, the Werpanot swarm. Mindless yet strategic, these undead monsters exist only to consume and expand. Their leader, Werpa, was once Pet Malu, now fully evolved into a godlike entity. Key character, Werpa, the first infected being, now an immortal entity with devastating abilities. He devours life to strengthen himself and has created legions of Werpanot, the Shokoi Empire. Aquatic mutants who worship Shokoi, a sea demon that promises them dominion over the land. They seek to turn all animals into Shokoi-like beasts to eliminate humankind. Key character Shokoi, the Eternal, a powerful sea entity aiming to conquer planets starting with Earth's oceans. The world is on the brink of extinction as Werpanot continue their ruthless conquest while the Shokoi Empire rises to claim dominance over land and sea. Lodi the Dog, an unlikely hero, must navigate the dangers of Necronis, seeking the lost Necromancer's Codex to undo the Werpanot curse. However, Shokoi forces intercept his quest, forcing him to face both monstrous hordes and an army of aquatic demons. The ultimate mystery lies in the wizard Zombalungot. Does he still exist, or is his power locked within the pages of the Codex? Betrayals, shifting alliances, and hidden truths threaten to twist the fate of Necronis. Elemental combat system. Players can harness the power of legendary periodic gems like plutonium, radon, and cesium to counter enemy weaknesses. Adaptive mutation mechanic. Depending on choices, Lodi can absorb controlled mutations, gaining temporary boosts or risking permanent changes. Dynamic faction system. Players can align with different factions, altering the game's story and possible endings. Prophetic encounters. The Codex of Zombalungot updates with new prophecies based on player actions, determining how the battle unfolds. A legendary tome said to hold the key to reversing the Werpanot plague. It contains forgotten spells that can either cleanse or corrupt the world, depending on how they are used. Those who attempt to read its forbidden pages risk being cursed with eternal undeath or gaining the power to reshape reality. Will Lodi succeed in his mission, or will Necronis fall into complete darkness?